Now, here's meteorologist Pete Mangione with your live Pinpoint Doppler 12 Futurecast.
Certainly such a bad time of year for that to happen to the mall, too, where we've got the holiday weekend this weekend and people finally getting out of their winter funk and, starting to look forward to spring. So hopefully they can get back on their feet as quickly as possible.
Absolutely, and for lots of folks around here getting back on their feet, at least the weather cooperates.
We need it. Can you imagine if we were still stuck in that ugly pattern?
That would be a problem. If we had more rain this weekend, that would be a big problem. The good news is we have the sunshine, so nice weather to be outside, and the weather will cooperate for all of us that have to kind of clean up from the flooding earlier this week. Now, live Pinpoint Doppler 12 is cooperating. This is exactly what we want to see, not a raindrop in the sky across the region. For March, we easily set a record over 16 inches of rain. The normal for March is about 4.5 inches, and since the beginning of this year, about 24 inches of rain. Keep in mind, the normal amount of precipitation for an entire year is about 46 inches, so you can see we are already over halfway to our yearly total, and it's only April. All right, the Patuxent River continues to be above flood stage. I'll talk about that in just a second. The Pawcatuck River in Westerly also above flood stage. Still a very dangerous situation down in Westerly with the water levels very high. The Mill River and Taunton River in Massachusetts also above flood stage. All these rivers expected to recede below flood stage as we go into tomorrow afternoon and tomorrow evening. Although it remains to be seen what's going to happen out there in Westerly with the Pawcatuck River and those floods, because those waters very stubborn to push away right now. In Down City, Providence, we have the sunshine, a little bit of haze out there, some patchy fog across parts of southern New England. 42 is your temperature. Those winds are light and the humidity is rather high. And when we get a combination of these two things, often we do get fog developing in the morning. All right, here's the Pawcatuck River in Westerly, still above flood stage, as is the Patuxent River in Cranston. We zoom into that, and I recently checked the observations here along the Patuxent River in Cranston. Right now, we're just above 11 feet or so. Flood stage is 9 feet, so you can see we're still 2 feet above flood stage. But again, these waters here along the Patuxent expected to recede below flood levels as we go into tomorrow afternoon and tomorrow evening, and the weather should cooperate as well as the dry conditions continue. 46 is our temperature in Smithfield, 40 Westerly, 41 Taunton, and 43 degrees in New Bedford. These spots which are seeing these slightly cooler temperatures right now have seen some patchy fog out there this morning. Satellite pictures showing that fog trying to hang out across southern New England. Some of this cloud cover looks a little bit worse than it actually is. Many of us will see plenty of sunshine poking through these thin clouds this morning. A wider view shows our next approaching front here, still sitting off to the west of the Great Lakes. This one's a fast mover. It's going to push in, and by tomorrow morning it'll bring in some extra clouds, especially along the south shore. Behind it, we'll see some winds turning from the west. That may actually warm us up in spots, especially those inland locations as we go into tomorrow afternoon. As for this afternoon, 64 degrees around noontime. By 2 o'clock, we're at 70. 5 o'clock, we're at 65 degrees. Now, there will be a big difference between our coastal locations and our inland locations today. The reason being that pesky sea breeze, winds 5 to 15 miles an hour, could see some stronger gusts along the water as we go into the afternoon. So Charlestown at 62 degrees. Look at this, though, Coventry 71. So you can see almost a 10 degree, sometimes a greater than a 10 degree difference between inland and coastal locations today. Burrillville 72. Cooler along the Cape today with temperatures in the low 60s. New Bedford gets up to 66. If you're headed out to a sunrise service, that's a tough one to say, for tomorrow morning, looking at pretty nice weather. Some of our models do indicate some increasing clouds, maybe some patchy fog, perhaps a little mist, but for the most part we're looking dry. Temperatures in the low 50s, so not that cold for tomorrow morning. And then tomorrow afternoon, 72 degrees, partly sunny skies. Things should hold up very nicely for all those Easter egg hunts. Monday, 69 degrees. Chance of some showers moves in Tuesday into Wednesday. Also some passing showers on Thursday. The good news is, as of right now, the showers that I'm showing you on the 7-day Futurecast map not looking to be major rain events, and we certainly don't want to see any major rain events around here anytime soon.
No, we don't. But we have the great weekend to look forward to.
We do indeed.
All right, thanks, Pete.
Yep.
And now Eyewitness